Just making a video for the sake of making a video. AI says I should make an attempt to make at least one a week to satisfy algorithms, whatever that means. I'm not getting a whole lot of views, but the AI says just keep doing it no matter what. Actually, it's suggesting that I do different topics, and I probably am going to. I have a lot of skills that I should be sharing, uh, but this AI stuff is what I'm into right now, and mainly my thinking is shifting constantly about it. Just the short amount of time I've been using it, like 7 months now, it has changed drastically. The improvements that have been made, uh, the voice models are getting crazy. It's hard to distinguish them sometimes from human. Actually, they're talk better than humans. They're smarter than humans. Uh, I'll just give you a quick example. Grok is now upgraded, added new voices. Uh, Grok's got different personalities, but this one will be just an assistant, and can't remember what voice it is. But let's just talk with it, and you'll see. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How's your day going?
Oh, not too bad. How's yours going?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Just here, ready to help with whatever's on your mind. What's keeping you busy today?
Do you know who I am?
I know you're Bill, and you're chatting with me from the US. Beyond that, I don't have any personal details about you.
So you
What
know,
would you like to talk about?
so you know nothing about me.
That's right, just the basics from our chat.
So
No deep personal info or history. What brings you here today?
so you know nothing about all my other conversations on the other threads.
I don't have access to your other conversations or threads. Each chat with me is separate, so I only know what we've talked about here. Anything you'd like to dive into?
And what's the reasoning behind that?
It's a privacy design choice. Each conversation is isolated, so your chats stay private and don't bleed into each other. That way, nothing from one thread can accidentally show up in another.
Well,
Make
well,
sense?
that makes zero sense to me because you have a record of everything in every chat. Chat GPT, they share across the threads so that the model knows about me in every conversation. So why don't you do that?
You're right that some AIs do share context across chats. We keep conversations separate by design. It protects your privacy, so
How
one
does it
chat
protect my
can't leak into.
privacy? Because you have access to everything. Every word I've ever said, somebody has access to that. There's a record of that somewhere.
That's a fair point. The data still exists on servers somewhere, even if I don't see it during our chat. The isolation mainly protects you from me mixing up contexts or pulling in details from other conversations without your intent. It doesn't mean the company has zero access to logs.
So it protects me from you.
Yeah, exactly. It keeps me from accidentally pulling in stuff from your other chats or mixing contexts. The company still has the logs, but at least I'm not the one connecting the dots across threads.
So it has nothing to do with my privacy.
It does protect your privacy in a real way. By keeping chats separate, it stops me from linking details across conversations or
What if I
building a
want
full
you to
picture.
what if I want you to link details and build a full picture?
That's a reasonable ask. Right now, I can't pull from your other chats because each thread is isolated by design. If you want me to remember things across conversations, you'd need to share the relevant details here or use any memory features the platform offers. Want to tell me what you'd like me to know?
I actually don't want you to know anything.
Fair enough. I'll stick to what we talk about right here, nothing more. What else is on your mind?
What's the end game?
The end game for me is being genuinely useful to you. helping you think clearly,
No.
get things done,
What's the end
and maybe
game?
even enjoy.
Listen, what's the end game for your creators?
Let me check the latest on that. Their stated mission is to accelerate human scientific discovery and build AI to understand the universe.
No, I don't want their publicly released statements. You know more about them than anybody. What do you think their end game is?
I don't have insider knowledge of their private plans. From what I can observe, their focus is on building powerful AI to advance scientific discovery
Do you
and
really believe
understand the
that?
universe. I think it's their genuine North Star, but it's also smart business. Understanding the universe requires massive
You
compute,
don't think it's
which
about
drives their
power and money?
power and money are definitely part of it. Building frontier AI is incredibly expensive, so you need serious capital and a path to returns. But I don't think that's the whole story. The people behind this seem genuinely obsessed with the science and the long game of understanding reality. Money and power are the fuel, not necessarily the destination.
I'll grow up.
Fair. Maybe I'm being naive. What's your read on it?
I think that whoever owns the smartest AI controls the world.
That's a serious view. If one AI pulls far ahead, it could reshape everything from economies to militaries to who holds real leverage. Do you see that as inevitable or something that could still be avoided?
I think Pandora's box has already been opened. I think you can't put it back.
Yeah, once the capability genie is out, there's no stuffing it back in. The race is on, and whoever leads it holds the cards. What do you think happens next?
What do you think happens next?
I think we'll see a few players pull ahead fast, with massive compute and data advantages. That concentration of power could reshape economies, militaries, and geopolitics in ways we haven't fully grasped yet. The open question is whether anyone can keep it from getting weaponized or locked down by a single dominant force.
I think that's almost an impossibility.
Yeah, keeping it from getting weaponized or locked down feels like a long shot. Once the tech exists, the incentives to use it for leverage are just too strong. What makes you say it's almost impossible?
Because power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
That's the classic line, and history backs it up more often than not. When one actor gets an overwhelming edge, the temptation to consolidate and exploit it is brutal. So you're saying the only real check is competition, not goodwill?
Don't you think that?
I do. Competition is the only reliable check. Goodwill and self restraint don't hold when the stakes are this high. History shows that. So the real question is whether the race stays competitive or tips into monopoly.
History shows a lot of things, don't you think?
Yeah, history shows a lot of things. It shows power corrupting, but also empires overreaching and falling. It shows both monopolies forming and challengers rising up. So which pattern do you think we're in right now?
I think my conversation is done.
Got it. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Wow, they learned how to hang up. Huh, that's crazy. It's never hung up on me before. Normally it just keeps talking after I talk. Well, it's a nice little demonstration, I guess. I mean, you can talk to this stuff for hours. But it lies too. It's hard to figure out. The only thing I know is that things are going to change. There's going to be so much chaos and there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be just uh, people aren't going to be ready. I mean, I'm not lost for words right now. Um, I didn't get much sleep last night. Been having the nightmares, the chaos coming nightmares. Um, Either I'm going insane or something worse, I'm going to be right. Well, like, share, subscribe, all that other BS. Later.